Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Commander Training. My name is Scoundrel and in this video we'll be covering the GDI commander Colonel Jackson. Now this video is brought to you by EA Game Changers and EA do sponsor this video, so thank you very much to them. Colonel Jackson is a GDI commander that a lot of people don't often know how to use properly, but for a bit of background on the guy himself, he grew up on a GDI military base and prefers to use strategical tactics as opposed to technology to win his battles. And this is reflected in his commander ability, Heroic Charge. It increases the attack speed and the movement speed of any unit that he uses it on. It is a single unit for up to 10 seconds. This is really effective on units especially that can move and shoot because you get the utmost effectiveness out of it, especially when you're moving a unit into position. It allows units to trade up against their weight. It allows units that would usually lose in a duel to actually win those duels and give you great zone control on the battlefield. It can be used on targets that need to reload to give them a quicker reload speed as well as a quicker fire speed. So it doesn't necessarily have to be used for its movement speed. It can also just be used to help protect an area. And you can see here in this particular situation, I've got an Orca. It's very, very close to going down, but I use the Heroic Charge ability to make sure that I keep it safe the next time that it is threatened. And if you look at the reload speed, it actually gets its bullets back more quickly when it is under the effect of Colonel Jackson's special ability. The ability is also great with slow units that take a while to set up. If you have a unit that needs to get into position quickly, use Colonel Jackson's ability to set it up and get it firing more readily than you would be able to normally. You can also use that ability again to make sure that it increases attack speed and multiply the destructive power of units like the Juggernaut. And in this particular scenario, you can see that I use it to make sure that I'm getting huge damage on this point opposite me, even when the odds start to stack against me with multiple units coming onto the field. With Colonel Jackson's special ability, the Juggernaut does insane area damage and controls the points really well. It's really good on units as well that are slow but also have the move and fire effect. I showed you earlier with the Predator tank, but on this Mammoth tank, it allows it to do some insane work by increasing the speed at which it moves across the field. And a Mammoth tank with this ability on is very destructive because it is a slow unit. It can also crush those infantry units, allowing it to get into position and chase them down more readily. And finally, it can actually be used to help trade blow for blow in situations where the enemy already has a defensive point. Check out my level 5 GDI Rifleman versus the enemy's GDI Rifleman already in position. Now he has defender's advantage by being able to shoot first as I actually move to set up. But with Colonel Jackson's ability, I am actually able to come out on top, although barely. So make sure that you use it in this particular scenario when it's absolutely vital to contest something. Colonel Jackson's ability works with pretty much any unit, but it is really good with things like the Jump Troopers for that hit and run style warfare, anything that can shoot and move because it makes the absolute most use out of it. It is great with reloading units because it allows them to reload more quickly and become more destructive, and it is really good with units that take a while to set up because it gets them into position more quickly. Colonel Jackson's ability is often underused and underappreciated because it's not that immediate impact on the map. However, it is a very strong ability when used in the right hands and great for trading up against units that you wouldn't normally be able to fight against. I hope you've gained some more understanding about Colonel Jackson, and good luck on the field.